Hey, Facebook, I'm going to wait a few seconds to make sure I can get on because, as always, Facebook censors my page. And a reminder to everyone that is jumping on this to share, because my page is demonetized, which is why I'm suing the fact checkers, but not the discussion for tonight. So this is a weird time in America. I've never seen anything like this. Anybody who understands politics, who passed a basic level of civics, knows that right now in this moment, Joe Biden is literally and legally not the president-elect. This information cannot be fact-checked because that is the truth, so they cannot take that off. They cannot censor that. It is a fact. For whatever reason, we have a bunch of people in America who actually believe that a Fox News or a CNN projection is a fact, that becomes it, that the state is over and that is it. So if the media projects that the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl, then that's it. It's over. The Patriots win. They don't understand that this is a projection and that the states have to actually certify the results. I've been watching these last few days and I'm trying to figure out why the media can't just tell these leftists who don't really understand this the truth. What is the point of lying to them? Why not just say to them, hey guys, we think Joe Biden's going to win, but of course that is not a guaranteed result. We need to wait for all of the states to certify their elections. Why aren't they softening that blow in the very real chance that Donald Trump comes behind and wins? Why are they censoring information? In fact, it's so crazy that they're even doing glowing pieces on Joe Biden's dogs. These are the dogs that are going to live in the White House. This is what it's going to be like. Jill is going to be the first, whatever, teacher, whatever they were saying about Joe Biden. They're doing all of these glowing profile pieces on the Bidens, actually creating a mental disorder right now because people believe the election is over. I mean, I'm actually flabbergasted that this even needed explaining. Somebody told me that Cardi B tagged me being like, Joe Biden won. And I'm sitting here like, see, Cardi, this is what proves my point. This is why people need to stop following celebrities on Instagram, because you're starting to actually compromise your brain cells here. You don't understand how elections work. I've had leftists then say, oh, well, Candace, then why did it work in 2016 when Trump was considered president-elect after the election night? Because Hillary conceded. So that is a way that you can become the president-elect. If Donald Trump had given a concession speech and said, which basically is withdrawing yourself from the race, then Joe Biden would be the president-elect. Donald Trump has not given a concession speech. So Joe Biden is not the president-elect. The states have not called it, and Donald Trump has not given a concession speech. So the whole president-elect thing is a mirage. It's being created by the media. So I had to ask myself, why would they do that? Why wouldn't the media just tell them the truth? And the truth is, and this is my opinion, I always have to say, this is my opinion, so fact checkers, you can't fact check an opinion. I believe that they are setting the stage for a civil war. It's the only thing that I could possibly think is to delude leftists to the point, so beyond the realm of reality, that if Trump comes back and is declared the winner, they're going to literally believe that he stole the election because they do not understand how elections are calculated. So you're dealing with an extremely ignorant group of people. And what happens when people are extremely ignorant and convinced of their ignorance is that when you suddenly shed a light on them and they realize they were wrong, is that they typically become extremely defensive and very angry. So I think this is almost an insurance policy, again, I think my opinion, for Democrats in the event that Trump wins, which is extremely likely. I've also noticed that they are making statements like there was absolutely no fraud in this election. Just so you guys understand how dishonest that is, every election in America ever has had some level of fraud. Right. So for anyone that's telling you there is no fraud in this election, that is like your biggest clue that they're lying to you, because there has never been an election that hasn't had fraud. There's always been dead people voting. How much fraud is what the question is. And they're censoring that information off of the internet. You have whistleblowers from USPS who are not Donald J. Trump voters who are coming forward and saying that they were told to backdate ballots. They are doing their best to say this information is disputed. Okay, you have people that are signing sworn affidavits that are going to court saying that they observed fraud. Rather than the media talking about that stuff, they're trying to censor it to continue this delusion on the left that Joe Biden is president-elect. And I thought to myself, are they doing this because they think if they just keep pretending Trump will concede? Not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And here's the thing about the strength of this media manipulation, because, the left has become honestly, like it's kind of scary to see people walking around this brainwashed. They believe everything their media tells them. Right now, you have people on the left that believe you can pick your gender, right? So me right now, 8 months pregnant. They do not think that if you say a statement, only women can give birth, that is now considered hateful conduct. And they believe that because they go, well, that's not true. Now men can give birth because the media just started pretending that that was a thing. And at no point do they start thinking critically and go, wait a second, there are biological realities and differences between men and women. So the left just started accepting that because the media just started telling them that, and they never paused to think and assess and go, wait a second, but only women can definitely give birth. That's now a controversial statement to the left because of a media simulation. They actually believe that 73 million Americans are just racists, right? So Donald Trump got 73 million votes, more than any president in the history of the United States, any president up for re-election. He got 73 million votes, and that's 10 million more than he got in 2016. So a leftist brain doesn't go, wait a second, maybe people are voting for Trump because of another reason. Maybe it's not because they're all white supremacists. They don't do that. They just go, well, there's just more racist than we thought. So even the people that weren't racist in 2016 became racist in 4 years. At no point, looking at the exit polls, so Donald Trump, early exit polls have shown that he's doubled his support amongst black women and that he secured 18% of the black male vote. That is incredulous, right? Rather than them going, oh my gosh, how did he increase his numbers among black Americans so much? Let me try to use a brain cell and think critically. They think, no, I know what it is. There's just black people are becoming racist too. Black people are becoming white supremacists too. That's the only logical reason, because my TV says everybody who supports Trump is a racist. I mean, are we living in the twilight zone with the left? Like, they just, at no point do they stop and pause and think about anything critically. They just actually believe that women can be men, men can be women. There's 73 million racists walking around America who want to send the world backwards. Donald Trump is literally Hitler, their favorite. And now they're being led, in my opinion, it looks like they're being led down a path where they're going to believe that Donald Trump stole the elections from Joe Biden because the media is creating a simulation for them that Joe Biden is the president-elect. He is literally, listen to me, leftist, if I can just help you for a second, he is literally and legally not the president-elect because the states have not called it. The states have to certify their results. The states have to say, we are giving Arizona to Joe Biden. It cannot be Fox News or CNN that tells you that. And I just wanted to do this video because I'm worried. I'm genuinely worried about the left because there doesn't seem to be anything anymore that gives them cause for concern as long as the media says it's true. They actually are starting to treat the media like gods, COVID-19, all these extreme things that the media is playing like a game of Simon Says. Oh, it's okay if you protest, not okay if you go to church. Left is like, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, if Black Lives Matter, it's good for we should definitely be able to protest and not go to church because look, the media says it. I'm not going to think about that. Oh, yeah, sure. If the media says that I must mask my face, if the media says that COVID-19 can only spread here but not there, then it must be true. Because why would the media ever lie to me? The media is my best friend. Wake up, you robots, okay? The media is your biggest problem. It's just destroying your brain cells. Hollywood culture is your biggest problem. They are destroying your brain cells. You need to read a book on politics. You need to go speak to your Trump supporting neighbor, okay? I promise you, they're not some racist redneck hick who's married their cousins and just wants to bring the world back to white supremacy. So I just wanted to make this video to let people know, share, because there is somebody on the left that needs to see this, right? Donald J. Trump is your president. Joseph R. Biden is not your president-elect. Fact checkers, can't do anything about that. I'm already suing you. Thank you to everyone who has given to that lawsuit, by the way, reminding you of the domain name factcheckzuck, as in Zuckerberg.com. Factcheckzuck.com. Love you guys. Have a great evening. I'm looking forward to finding out if Trump's going to win this election.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel by hitting the red subscribe button. And make sure you hit the notification bell. If you have problems receiving notifications, make sure you unsubscribe and then resubscribe and hit the bell again. On the right hand side, all of my channels will be available. And subscribe to all of them, because with YouTube censorship, there's no telling where I might have to move around. So make sure you subscribe to all channels available. And if you have a cell phone, in the description box of each and every single upload, you can follow me on social media. You can also contact me via phone and email, and there will be a link to each channel to subscribe to. And also, don't forget to check out my playlists, my vision series, and my uploads over the past few years. You can go all the way back to the memory lane as well. If you would like to donate, Cash App and PayPal, $ Huggie Pacino, paypal.com/Huggie Pacino. Thank you for watching. I am Huggie Pacino for the Huggie Pacino Effect. Thank you.
Now that's Huggie Pacino certified.